I'm Chris, you're watching FRAG-MENTAL, thanks for joining me. Today I'm talking about a stunning fragrance from Renier Perfumes that will make you literally smell like a boss. Stay tuned. Renier is an artist from Cuba who I believe resides in Prague, and he uses his own paintings as inspirations for his fragrances. Think of it like this: a brand employs a perfumer to create a fragrance. They give that perfumer a brief, probably in the form of words, to convey how they would like that fragrance to smell. Renier, like his fragrances, does things a little differently. Instead of writing a brief, he creates magnificent works of art and gives them to the perfumer and says, "Here you go, mate. Bottle that." In this case, the perfumer is Christian Carbonell and the fragrance is Cacique. I'm making this video because I want you to be aware of this fragrance. Niche fragrance reviews don't get high views on YouTube, so in terms of the benefits to my channel, I barely get anything out of this other than the satisfaction of making you aware of a fragrance that I think you should be aware of. So I'm not making this video for me because I already know how stunning this fragrance is. I'm making it for you. And I'm sure Renier doesn't mind either. And just to be clear, he did gift me this fragrance a while ago. I've had this for a few months, but he did not ask me to make a video. Cacique is part of Renier's Taino Indian collection, and I'd probably have to say this is my favourite of that collection. Cacique refers to the name of the warrior leader of the tribe, the man in charge, the big dog, the alpha, the boss, which is why this fragrance will literally make you smell like a boss, but not just because of the name, but also because of how it smells. So here are the notes. We've got labdanum, juniper berries, pine tree, pink pepper, neroli, Indian oud, sandalwood, orris, jasmine, patchouli, vetiver, incense, vanilla, Cambodian oud, caramel, raspberry and musk. From the outset, this is an attention-grabbing, statement-making fragrance, no two ways about it. It's got this gorgeous, spicy, invigorating quality to it, predominantly coming from pink pepper and pine. Straight away, it's clear that this is a complex and interesting fragrance that is underpinned with a healthy dose of gravitas. For me, I feel like I got into the heart of this fragrance very soon after the opening, and you pick up on oud straight away. There are two ouds in here, Indian and Cambodian, but they don't dominate the fragrance at all. They're used in just the right balance to give strength and backbone. There's a bit of a earthy animalic accord, but it's quite subtle. So the oud definitely isn't stinky. It's actually very beautiful, and for me, it's here to strengthen and support. The other accord that I pick up on quite clearly is incense. I love incense in fragrances. I don't think I've ever smelled incense in a fragrance and thought, oh, that's too much or too strong. It always seems to give this deep, rich, rounded sweetness to a scent, and also makes it seem a little bit mysterious, and it is definitely contributing to the gravitas of the fragrance. There's a really nice, smooth earthiness, possibly coming from the orris, and then I get something a little smoky as well. Not too much, just a hint, just a little wisp of smoke, and I was wondering if that might have been from the vetiver. So the opening and the mid have a real attention-grabbing, punchy quality that give Cacique tons of attitude, but then as it starts to dry down, things mellow out and it settles into some sweetness and fruitiness, possibly due to the combination of raspberry, vanilla. I get this really nice, slightly burnt caramel nuance, and then there's some sweetness coming from the Cambodian oud. So the first half is a boss in full boss mode, assertive, taking charge, giving orders, and then the second half is the boss just chilling out a bit, but still exuding confidence and commanding respect. Here's the FRAG-MENTAL. Let's start with performance. So I get decent performance out of this, 2 to 3 hours projection. It's not going to fill a whole room, but it's decent projection. Longevity is good for me. I get 10 hours out of this. This isn't an everyday reach for me. This is for certain occasions when I want to make a statement, special occasions, formal occasions. Not to say that it's a hard to wear, challenging fragrance, but one that I think works best when strategically deployed. There's a weight to it, so I think seasons for this would probably be autumn, winter, but I think here in the UK I could really enjoy this one in spring. The price on this one is €217 for 50ml. Not a cheap fragrance, so do try to sample that if you can. I think the best place to buy this is from Renier's website, which I will leave a link to in the description. This isn't a fragrance for someone who's looking for a mass appealing dumb reach. This is for someone who wants to assert themselves, feel empowered, have the confidence to stand out. If you think that's you, you. If you think you can pull this off, you definitely have the potential to wow people with this fragrance, and you will definitely be feeling like the Cacique in the room, and that feels great. So if you've got the confidence to spray boldly, it might be for you. All right, there are my thoughts on Cacique from Renier Perfumes. I really enjoyed this fragrance. It is for certain times, certain occasions, but if you use it correctly, I think you can really feel empowered with this fragrance. Let me know if you enjoyed this one. Let me know if you have experience with this. I would love to hear from you. That's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, keep tuning into FM, keep smelling good, and I'll see you in the next one.